Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're here right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Shooting Up North, Instagram at Alliance PW Network, and feel free to join our Facebook group, the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. We have some great news concerning the podcast, Shooting Up North podcast. We are now going to be a part of realwrestling.net. So realwrestling.net will be carrying Shooting Up North on a weekly basis. So every Thursday on realwrestling.net, I'm going to pull up the website here. It's Real Wrestling. It's REALRASSLIN.net. We'll be carrying Shooting Up North on a weekly basis. Want to thank Ryan Bowman for bringing me aboard. So realwrestling.net, a terrific website. If you're a professional wrestling fan, check them out, realwrestling.net. But my podcast, Shooting Up North, will be a part of realwrestling.net every Thursday. And I'm going to be showing every single podcast. They'll be picking a podcast that I do that's close. I'll probably do a podcast every Wednesday, and I'm assuming they're going to choose that one and they're going to put it up on the site. So Shooting Up North is now an official part of realwrestling.net. So that's terrific news. Very excited about the opportunity. Thank you, everyone at realwrestling.net, for bringing me aboard. And specifically, thank you very much, Ryan Bowman. He is the editor at realwrestling.net. So thank you, Ryan Bowman, for bringing me aboard. Okay, so let's get into it. Going to start with some unfortunate news. Impact Wrestling's Aiden Prince is injured. He's out indefinitely. Last night at Destiny Wrestling, he put up the Destiny Wrestling World Championship against another Impact Wrestling star, Steve Macklin. Unfortunately, Aiden Prince broke his ankle and broke his fibula bone. Apparently, he was doing a 450, tried to land on his feet, and broke his ankle and broke his fibula. He's going to be out indefinitely. Actually, he posted this morning on Facebook. He said, "This is hard, and no, this isn't a work." This is a post from Aiden Prince. He says, "First of all, I have to thank everyone who acted fast, helping me last night. You're proof of why we call this a giant family, and I can't thank you enough. Unfortunately, I broke my fibula and dislocated my ankle joint in a freak accident. I don't know how long I'll be out for, but it's definitely a long road ahead. Bear with me. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't heartbroken and a bit shook up mentally. All I ever wanted is to entertain you guys, and I've been blessed with doing that for 10 years, and I love it so much. I promise I will do everything I can to get back to doing what I love. I miss you guys already. Love you, and I will update everyone when I know more. Long live Princey." So Aiden Prince, unfortunately, out for an indefinite amount of time with a broken fibula and a dislocated ankle joint. So I just want to wish Aiden Prince, who I've known for quite some time, I just want to wish him a speedy recovery. If anyone could get back quickly from this, it's definitely Aiden Prince. He was definitely on a hot streak, but not to worry. When he comes back, that hot streak is going to continue because he's too talented for it not to continue. So I want to wish him a speedy recovery. Steve Macklin, of course, won the match. He's the new Destiny Wrestling World Champion. So Steve Macklin defeated him last night. But yeah, get well soon, Aiden Prince. Again, he was on a hot streak, and like I said, that hot streak is not ending with this injury. That hot streak is going to pick up right where it left off when he comes back. I'm thinking maybe 12, 13 weeks, but hopefully sooner. I hope he's back like in 8 weeks, but he'll take his time. He'll do it right, and before we know it, Aiden Prince will be back in the ring doing what he does best and entertaining the people in a professional wrestling ring. So I'm looking forward to Aiden Prince coming back very soon. Okay, so Impact Wrestling this week. Impact Wrestling this week on Access TV. Here's the full card for Impact Wrestling on Access TV. So we got Sami Callihan and the Design versus Impact Wrestling champion Josh Alexander, Frankie Kazarian, and Rich Swann, and Yuya Uemura. I'm expecting Josh Alexander and Rich Swann to have some sort of confrontation or like a miscommunication where Josh Alexander actually clotheslines Rich Swann, or which Rich Swann actually he comes in with like a drop kick and he misses, or Josh Alexander is holding somebody and Swann goes to hit him, but let's say like Sami Callihan ducks and Swann hits Alexander because they have that big match coming up in No Surrender. So I'm expecting something to happen between the two. And then we have a match that I heard absolutely tore the house down. I can't wait to see it. Ace Austin, Chris Bay versus Kushida and Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight, an incredible athlete. Kushida and Kevin Knight, incredible tag team. Great addition to the tag team division. Hopefully we're going to see a lot more of Kushida and Kevin Knight in Impact Wrestling, but I heard that this match tore the house down. Giselle Shaw, 101 against Savannah Evans. We're going to see Sheldon Jean, recent Impact Wrestling signee, blue chip with Sheldon Jean against Crazy Steve, and Kenny King, 101 with Johnny Swinger. So that's the full card. Also on before the Impact, it's going to be headlined by Jonathan Gresham versus Aiden Prince, of course, before he was injured. But I spoke to Aiden Prince about the Jonathan Gresham match, and I said it must have been a terrific match. And he said the match is nuts. So to leave it at that. Looking forward to that. Jonathan Gresham against Aiden Prince. Again, get well soon, Aiden. You'll be back in the ring before you know it, man. But I'm looking forward to that. Gresham against Prince on BTI. Impact on 60 is going to be the Great Muta. So I guess we're going to get the best of the Great Muta in Impact Wrestling, unless they're showing New Japan Pro Wrestling matches as well. I don't know. Did he spend much time in Impact Wrestling? I know. I know. I can't think. I'm sure they have maybe 3 or 4 matches that they could show from the Great Muta. But Impact and 60 will be looking at the Great Muta. Of course, the Great Muta, his last match is coming up at the end of this month. I think February 22nd. It's going to be the Great Muta had his last match. Keishi Muta will be having his last match February 22nd. But him as the Great Muta already had his last match. But that's it. Not too much going on in the world of did I miss something here? I just want to take a look. Anything going on? Impact that I could quickly discuss. That's it. That's all we got for today. Looking on Fightful and the Impact News. No, that's all. Oh, what's this down here? Okay, it just says Crazy Steve versus Sheldon Jean added to Impact Wrestling. Sheldon Jean actually he wasn't supposed to beat Jonathan Gresham. Yeah, Gresham gave him some offense. But I'm looking. I know Sheldon Jean is a lot better. I spoke to a couple of people, and they said, "Oh, Sheldon Jean, you called him a blue chipper." And he's like, "I just didn't see it. You'll see it. You'll see it." He wasn't supposed to go 15 minutes with Jonathan Gresham, and I'm hoping this is a better match with he gets a better showing with Crazy Steve, but he's not expected to come in and start winning every match. They're probably just looking at him, seeing what they could do with him with Sheldon Jean. But trust me, in a few months, Sheldon Jean, you'll be talking a lot about Sheldon Jean. Again, I call him a blue chipper because that's my opinion of Sheldon Jean, and he is a future Impact Wrestling superstar, future X Division champion. You heard it here first. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that for now. So anything breaks, I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye, and stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye bye.